Join me as I dive deep into the origins of gaming and try to uncover where it all really began. Games have been a part of our lives for as long as we can remember, entertaining, inspiring, and sometimes even frustrating us. But have you ever stopped to think about where they really came from? How did we go from playing simple board games to immersive virtual experiences that transport us to different worlds? Today, we're going to explore the fascinating history of games and uncover the truth about their origins. I'm sure many of us think we know the story of how games came to be. We've heard tales of ancient civilizations playing with stones and sticks, and of course, who can forget the legendary Pong? But the truth is, these stories are often shrouded in myth and misconception. Many of us believe that games were invented by ancient Egyptians or Greeks, but what if I told you that's not entirely accurate? The real story of games is far more complex and fascinating than we've been led to believe. One of the biggest misconceptions about games is that they were created solely for entertainment. While that's certainly true in many cases, games have also played a significant role in ancient cultures, serving as tools for socialization, education, and even spiritual growth. For example, the ancient Sumerians used games to teach mathematics and literacy, while the Aztecs used them to predict the future. Games have been an integral part of human society for thousands of years, and their significance goes far beyond mere entertainment. Another common misconception is that games are a relatively modern invention. While it's true that video games are a recent development, the concept of playing games has been around for millennia. From ancient board games like Senet and Ludo to the modern esports phenomena, games have evolved over time, reflecting the cultural, social, and technological changes of their respective eras. The real question is, what sparked this evolution, and how did games become such an integral part of our lives? As we delve deeper into the history of games, we begin to see that different cultures and eras have contributed to the development of playing games. From ancient China's Go and Weiqi to medieval Europe's chess and backgammon, each civilization has added its own unique twist to the concept of games. The ancient Greeks, for example, used games as a way to honor their gods, while the Romans used them to train their soldiers. Games have been a universal language, transcending borders and cultures, and their impact on human society cannot be overstated. One of the most significant turning points in the history of gaming came with the invention of the first video game. While many of us attribute this milestone to Steve Russell's Space War, the story is far more complex. The first computer game, OXO, was actually created by Alexander Douglas in 1952, and it paved the way for the video game industry we know today. But what about the countless other innovators who contributed to the evolution of games? From arcade pioneers like Nolan Bushnell to home console visionaries like Shigeru Miyamoto, the history of games is a rich tapestry of innovators, inventors, and entrepreneurs. Fast forward to the present, and we can see the incredible journey that games have taken, from humble beginnings to the immersive, interactive experiences we enjoy today. From ancient civilizations to modern-day consoles, the story of games is a testament to human creativity, innovation, and our enduring desire to play. Thanks for joining me on this epic journey through the origins of gaming. If you've got a favorite game origin story, share it with us in the comments below. And if you're curious about more gaming history, be sure to check out our next video on the evolution of console gaming. Join me as I dive deep into the origins of gaming and try to uncover where it all really began. Games have been a part of our lives for as long as we can remember, entertaining, inspiring, and sometimes even frustrating us. But have you ever stopped to think about where they really came from? How did we go from playing simple board games to immersive virtual experiences that transport us to different worlds? Today, we're going to explore the fascinating history of games and uncover the truth about their origins. I'm sure many of us think we know the story of how games came to be.